Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Jay Feldstein, President of Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine and Chief Executive Officer. Class of 2021, amid a historical global pandemic, amid sweeping movements against racism and for equity and justice, amid a time of incredible uncertainty, you have thrived. You have met success through resilience with grit and determination. We at the college laud your uncommon accomplishments. As president of Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, it is always a special honor to recognize the academic, clinical, research, community service, and leadership achievements of our graduating classes. You, our honorees, embody our college's values and mission. Your knowledge, skills, commitment, and compassion will be of great value for your professional journeys ahead. A heartfelt congratulations to you all.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Ken Veit, and I am the Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs for Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. We join you today in this online platform that has become so familiar in the past year and a half. There has been many changes. Changes to the curriculum delivery, changes to medicine, health policy changes, and the changes to the way we have come together and interact with our colleagues, friends, and families. The changes experienced at the college were implemented to help our college community navigate through this pandemic, with your safety and well-being being our #1 priority. But these changes had not stopped us from finding ways to celebrate the accomplishments of our PCOM graduates. We will be honoring and celebrating each graduate during an in-person ceremony at the Amherst Amphitheater in Alpharetta on May 27, 2021. While this is a departure from what has taken place in the past, we as a college continue to do what we have done so well during the pandemic, pivoting to what works and using creativity and innovation when faced with an obstacle. This virtual award recognition video is an example of our determination to celebrate our students in this time of social distancing. We're here to acknowledge and celebrate the students who have been singled out for academic excellence, those who have demonstrated exceptional clinical skills, and those that have gone above and beyond to serve the college and the community. While we are here to applaud those graduates, I would be remiss if I did not recognize the efforts of all our graduating students who are all smart, capable, committed, and engaged. You are no strangers to the hard work, and you continually impress us with your resilience and your ability to adapt. As a provost of PCOM, I salute you, our soon-to-be graduates from the Doctor of Physical Therapy program, the Doctor of Pharmacy program, and the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine program. I know that even as you embark upon the next phase of your life, you will remain a member of the PCOM family for life. Now please join us as we hear from the deans of the respective programs and recognize these outstanding students.
Hello, my name is Andrea Mann, and I'm the new Dean and Chief Academic Officer for the Osteopathic Medicine program in Suwanee, Georgia. Thank you for joining us on this virtual platform to celebrate our outstanding graduates. Although I've only been the Dean for coming up on 2 months, I have had the opportunity to meet and interact with many of the osteopathic medical students from the class of 2021, and what a pleasure it has been. 4 years ago, the class of 2021 stepped foot on our campus and sat in our classroom seats. Here, they learned biomedical and clinical science in our lecture halls, practiced osteopathic manipulative medicine on our treatment tables, and interacted with our standardized patients and high-fidelity mannequins in our simulation center. After 2 years, they moved to one of our regional partner sites to practice and perfect their hands-on clinical skills in the hospitals and clinics. When the COVID-19 pandemic occurred, our students and all other medical students across the country were faced with the unprecedented challenge of learning virtually the hands-on skills of medicine. Their national licensing board exams were canceled and postponed, postponed and canceled over and over again. When it was deemed safe and our PPE supply increased, our students joined other healthcare heroes on the front lines, braving the dangers and unknowns of COVID-19. Our class of 2021, for the first time in history, attended residency interviews remotely and virtually. And then these remarkable medical student doctors were chosen by residency programs in our region and across the country for their achievements and for their unique qualities and acumen. Wow, what a journey this class has had. They walked through our doors with the knowledge that medical school would be difficult, but certainly they had no idea of the difficulties they were about to face. They have persisted, endured, and risen to the challenge. As a representative of the institution and as their dean, I can say that the resilience, the strength, and the fortitude this osteopathic medicine class of 2021 has demonstrated is unlike any other. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates. Each graduate from the osteopathic medicine class of 2021 has surpassed all of our expectations over the past 4 years. And we want to thank you again for joining us to celebrate them. To say that I am proud and honored to be the dean for the class of 2021 is an understatement. So cheers to the PCOM Georgia Osteopathic Medicine class of 2021. Incredible work. I will see you in person on your graduation day.
Hello everyone. First of all, allow me to congratulate my colleagues and my fellow awardees on making it to the finish line. This is a momentous occasion and I am so proud to finally call you doctors. As we close out another year of training, I've spent the last few weeks reflecting on our journey together. We've survived a deep dive into anatomy, fortified a strong mentoring network, volunteered across Georgia, completed research, attended conferences, and spent hours in the library and fishbowl working towards this moment. But this moment would not be possible without all the people that supported us along the way. Our professors, preceptors, parents, significant others, children, fur babies, and even a fish or two. So on behalf of the class, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. However, words cannot express how honored I am to have watched the resiliency of this class through this pandemic. You all have adapted and overcome curricular changes in what seemed like overnight. While we were separated across the country, I saw friends come together over virtual hangouts and socially distanced dinners. You all supported each other and our littles and helped faculty create a new normal. As we move forward into the next stage of our training, remember you are resilient and have all the tools you need to succeed. This pandemic has truly shown us the importance of healthcare professionals. Please continue to read, have open, honest conversations about healthcare access, and be an advocate for your patients. With that said, I look forward to what you all will accomplish in this next chapter. I wish you the best of luck, congratulations, and don't forget to get vaccinated.
PCOM faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family members, and friends of the class of 2021. My name is Sean Spencer, and I'm the Dean of the PCOM School of Pharmacy. On behalf of everyone in the PCOM School of Pharmacy, we thank you for attending our 2021 virtual awards ceremony. It is my pleasure to send a warm welcome to all of you, and a very special welcome to those receiving awards this year. We hold this annual awards ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. And so congratulations are in order to the PCOM class of 2021. This time each spring marks both the end of a 4-year journey and a commencement of the next chapter in your careers. I personally have watched you progress each year into the stellar graduating class that you are, and will be looking forward to learning more about your many future achievements in the years to come. Allow me to thank you for pursuing your career with us, and I trust your experience with us was as memorable as it is rewarding. Over the last 4 years, we know there were countless supporters, your families, your faculty, your classmates. The culmination of this part of your journey is due to so many. So we not only celebrate your achievements, but we also pay homage to all the seen and unseen help along the way. And it is with this premise that I now address our 2021 award recipients. These are individuals that have truly left their mark at PCOM. These individuals leave big shoes to fill each year. And although we're only able to recognize a few graduates for their achievements, know that the number of worthy recipients always exceeds the number of awards. All your contributions have been felt and valued. And to our award recipients, thank you for being leaders and exemplary citizens of the college. Thank you for your excellence on rotations and in your research. Thank you for your professionalism and your perseverance, and for your service to our communities and to the college. And lastly, but certainly not least, for your overall dedication and commitment to the School of Pharmacy. In closing, again, thank you for attending our virtual awards ceremony. We hope that all of you will keep in touch and visit us in the years to come. The PCOM family grows each year, and hopefully you will be proud to continue celebrating with us each year.
Good morning to all the parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, and of course to the class of 2021 graduates. And good morning, afternoon, or evening to all those who are following our commencement through the live stream. On behalf of my class, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to those that made a tremendous impact on our lives for the past 4 years. Parents and grandparents, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, all extended family, spouses, children, and friends. Next, I would like to thank the School of Pharmacy faculty and staff for their commitment to the class of 2021. I want to extend a special thank you to all our professors who are not only brilliant scholars, but profoundly good people who care deeply about their students and went the extra mile to invest in our growth. I want to send another thank you to the PCOM staff, from the security that welcomes us in the mornings to Mr. Willie that never fails to greet you at any moment in the hall, to Ms. Kathy at the front office who's always there to deliver her infectious smile. Last but surely not least, I want to extend a special thanks to the Student Affairs Office who made today's event possible. Exactly 1,382 days ago was the first day of our pharmacy school journey. Those days translate into 32,933 hours, or 1,976,034 minutes, or 118,562,052 seconds. Let's not talk about how much of that time was spent attempting to come up with a silly mnemonic to help answer one of Dr. McGee's exam questions. At one point or another, I think we all realized no mnemonic will ever help answer her questions. Either you knew it or you didn't. In retrospect, we stayed strong together as a class on countless nights as we pushed the limits on just how little sleep we can survive on. Most days we spent a lot more time on campus than our own homes, and definitely downregulated our body's caffeine receptors. Today's celebration represents a culmination of efforts of so many. Our achievements are indeed a product of our hard work, but also a result of the many individuals we cross paths with who believe in us, guide us, and support us. Over the span of time we have known one another, I personally have been able to grow closer to many of you and hear the stories behind the person you are today. All of our stories serve as an inspiration for each and every one of us to learn from. The measures this class has taken to ensure that each of your goals were accomplished is truly remarkable. Just to name a few, Taylor Schumacher every morning drove 78 miles each way to get to campus for class. Nicole Stanton had a beautiful baby girl during her rotation a couple of months ago, but was right back on her feet shortly after to complete her rotations. About 2 years ago, PCOM presented an opportunity for students to enroll in an MBA program while continuing their PharmD. Kinjal Shaw not only enrolled, but made it a goal of hers to make sure she finishes both her MBA and her doctoral degree at the same time. So today, she celebrates 2 achievements. Sagan Teklahaimanos also had a baby girl during our second year of pharmacy school. She delivered via C-section on a Friday evening and attended school the following week to take an exam. And let's not forget Andrew Hawkins and Shannon Marshall. Both gentlemen became fathers during the past 2 years, but even with the drastic changes in their lives, they pushed through. There are so many more moments highlighting my classmates' strengths, but to prevent us from being here all day, I will hold off on stating all of them. In addition to growing professionally, some classmates grew romantically as well. Congratulations to our classmates Kendall and Jared, now Mr. and Mrs. Atkins, who got married a couple weeks ago. I couldn't be happier and prouder of our class for persevering and making it through these past 4 years. We all took different paths to get here. It could have been a scenic route or a treacherous terrain. Either way, you've made it. There were numerous times we found ourselves overwhelmed, unmotivated, yet desperately still looking for the switch to flip to make us one step closer to our goals. You all have embodied real courage by holding on to that still voice in your head that says, I must keep going, especially when it seemed impossible. The past 4 years included failure, loss of family or friends, and disparity causing agonizing pain. But as we know, these are all inevitable. Your resilience through it all deserves the utmost recognition. Lou Holtz once said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. We have experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, which are all tangible experiences we'll carry on forever. Always remember the impact of attitude on life. The patients we serve need us to be more than pharmacists. They need us to be healers. And to become a healer, we must do something even more difficult than putting the white coats on. We must take our white coats off. We must embrace and cherish the memory of our shared frail humanity. We must provide care with kindness and compassion in a world filled with fear and fragmentation that has never needed healing more. We must become leaders that celebrate humanity and value the lives of those around us that even may not look like us. If we can all take heed to that, we will all be elevating the practice of pharmacy to the next level. I am extremely proud of all that have secured their job offers, fellowships, and residencies. And for those that haven't, your time will come. So be patient in the job hunting process, as what is destined will soon reach you. Set your goals, have faith in your abilities, and work hard to accomplish. Denzel Washington said, and once you accomplish it, reach back and pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Share your inspirational stories to uplift those around you looking for guidance. It has been a privilege to serve as your class chair for the past 4 years, and I am both humbled and honored to have the opportunity to address you all one last time today. Class of 2021, congratulations, doctors. I wish you all the best in all that your heart desires to accomplish moving forward. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Greg McDonald, the Dean of the School of Health Sciences for Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. This is the time of year when we recognize the accomplishments of our graduates from various programs. This year, however, I have the pleasure of acknowledging members of PCOM's first class of physical therapy. This is truly a historic experience. For over a year, we've had to adapt to many changes in education, healthcare, and life in general. Often these changes were difficult for faculty, staff, and most of all, our students. But yet you tackled these challenges and met your goal. We thank you for your dedication and determination. Because of your ability to adhere to our stringent safety precautions, we can now begin to have a more normal academic experience. This includes an in-person graduation ceremony on May 27, 2021. This award recognition video is meant to congratulate and thank those students who have reached particularly high levels of academic and clinical performance. However, we need to recognize every member of PCOM's physical therapy graduating class of 2021. Since you were the first graduating class, you did not have the benefit of mentors from previous classes to help you guide you through your studies and struggles. You are indeed pioneers. Your accomplishments are made even more impressive in light of the formidable medical, social, and economic issues our school, country, and world continue to experience. Congratulations to all of our award winners and to our soon-to-be graduates.
I'm Robert Kane, President of the Class of 2021 for Physical Therapy. I'm honored to sit here in front of you today to share a few pieces of guidance as we move forward into our future careers and lives. It took from kindergarten to 12th grade, 4 years of undergrad, 2 years of growing up, and 3 years of postgrad education for me to reach my dream of giving a virtual graduation speech. I want to start by first off thanking my wife, my daughter, for showing me that it is possible to go through 20 diapers in a single day, and my friends, family, and professors for guiding me along the way. It's been 3 years since we first all got ready for anatomy and physiology. We were wondering, are we going to get along to each other? Are we going to wear the right scrubs today? And what were we about to dive into? Today, we reflect back on all we've learned. The nights we stayed up studying, kinese classes where we wondered if we would ever understand what Bob was trying to explain to us. And here we are, my fellow classmates, about to walk across the stage and become doctors of physical therapy. Being the first class to graduate from the physical therapy program came with great risk. We risked pursuing a program that needed to be granted candidacy. We risked being the first class that pioneered through a new curriculum. And we risked walking blindfolded through the hallways, guided by Dr. Miller, only to find out she was just going to have us do a gymnastics roll as initiation into teaching and learning. The risks we take in life are what guide us into our future. They're arenas of anxiety, exploration, pursuit into the unknowns of tomorrow. Risk-taking holds a lot of power in learning, creating opportunities, making mistakes, and building on our successes to build our foundation. Throughout life, we're going to come to decisions that take risk. Are we going to pick the first job that we're offered? Is the clinic we choose the right fit for us? Are we going to get married, or are we going to buy a house? All of these decisions are what most of us will be facing in the next few weeks and months, and I encourage you to take the risk. A man by the name of Steve Jobs came up with a funny gadget many years ago no one wanted to be part of. He revolutionized music with the release of the iPod, which has now evolved into a device that we really can't live without. A man by the name of Elon Musk had a genius idea of increasing vehicle power through electricity. He came up with this company called Tesla that has revolutionized the automotive industry. Graduates from the Georgia campus of Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, we are about to walk across the stage and begin our journey. What are you going to do? What risk are you going to take? For it's the risk that you took 3 years ago that has you sitting in your chair, getting ready to embark on your journey as a physical therapist. Don't let it stop there. Dream big and take risk, because you only have to be right once to make history. Congratulations on all your hard work, all your effort. It's gotten you to this point. I look forward to having you as all colleagues in my future career. As we embark on our journey moving forward, I just want to congratulate you on all being doctors of physical therapy.
This brings us to the end of our award recognition video. Congratulations to all the recipients and to the graduating classes of 2021. We have no doubt that you will continue to serve the college and the profession well, excelling in clinical practice, healthcare, and industry as you have excelled in your academic pursuits.